Marty, commiserations. What are your immediate reflections following the game today?
Yeah, definitely. We're quite angry because we wanted a reaction after the last game, and I think we started the game well, showing that intention about reacting, starting strongly. I would say in the first half we created some chances, but we had to capitalize even more in a good moment. And then obviously considering at this stage of the first half, just 30 seconds before the end of it, in the way it was, it felt a little bit of a hit emotionally as well. So we spoke with the guys at the halftime, the importance of not feeling sorry for ourselves, to keep pushing. We knew that Watford was having a lot of players behind the ball, so we had to move the ball quick. They will try to take something from a counter, from a set play, and unfortunately then in the second goal it's a chain of mistakes, but everything starts with a kind of cheap free kick that we should have defend better, and then a corner kick that we should deal better with. But after that we didn't create enough chances, enough pressure, put enough pressure on the box. And that's the frustrating part, right? That we need to understand that sometimes the games will not go our way, but we need always to be strong enough in every kind of a scenario.
The timing of that equaliser seemed so crucial. Do you think that was an effect on the players at any point?
We spoke about it, but we need to be accountable. We cannot just accept that we can win only the games that everything goes our way, because many days you need to chase a comeback, many days you need to accept that it's going to be a mistake from the ref, a mistake from your own teammate, a mistake from everywhere, and you need to compete. And in that sense, I think that accountability is key, and to make sure that look after the game we can discuss whatever, but during the game we need to show our best. And I think that today, unfortunately, we didn't.
As you say, it was such a good start to get a goal early, and that seemed to just settle the players. You can see they started to play their way into the game. You must have been pleased at that point, prior to the equaliser, with what you were seeing.
Yeah, but I think, definitely. I think the first half was quite good in terms of putting kind of pressure, moving the ball from side to side. We created some chances. Still, I want to see more high on the pitch when we are close to the box. I want to see more in terms of how we can create even more clear chances. But it was these kind of emotional moments that you need to cope with. I think that's a little bit the difficult part where the players, they want to push, but unfortunately this season I think that we have been quite punished for individual mistakes, and we just need to go better with them.
You said it there, the second half was one of frustration. Seems like the best word to sum that second half up.
Yeah, definitely. I think that, as I said, the fact that we didn't start that well and they took the lead in the second half, it's never pleasant, but there is more quality on those players. I'm sure that they know that, and we need to show it, not just to talk about it, but to show it by creating more chances, by putting more pressure and understanding better the moments of the game.
Christmas means such a quick turnaround in fixtures, but to come back here, to play local rivals, how important could that be?
It's always very important. I think that every game, doesn't matter if you come from a victory, from a good win, or from a defeat, the next game is always the most important. Definitely, in the last couple of results, should create even more energy for us in terms of showing our reaction. I understand that the fans can be angry at the moment, because that's not where we want to be as a club, or we want to be as a team. But we just need to push. We need to engage them. I said on day one when I came to the club, the main thing for me is to make sure that the fans are proud of what they see, and I'm sure that when they feel proud, they will accept that we cannot win every game, but as long as the commitment, as long as the accountability is there, I think that they will be on our side. So we need to push to get a good result in a game that I know that there is certain kind of rivalry between the teams, but hopefully we can pick the similar score, the result that we had in the few weeks ago against them.
Jordan, clearly not the result your other players would have wanted. What are your immediate reflections post-match?
Yeah, it's a tough one to take. I think in the first half we were very comfortable. At 1-0, I felt like playing the game as well. I felt like we had control of the game, and then obviously a silly mistake just at the end of the half, which sort of kills the momentum a little bit. So I felt like it was sort of a game of two halves for me. I thought we were so good first half, and if we were able to get that second goal, I think it's a different game. But we weren't, and you get punished.
Goals and timing of goals so crucial. Yep. How much was the case with that Watford equaliser right on half time?
Yeah, it's a killer, but I think it's our fault. We have to use our brains. We're old enough, big enough to see what the time is and sort of get everyone up and go longer. It has to happen. It's professional football, it's not junior football. We're not going to play out every time we get it. So we sort of had to use our brains a little bit, and we didn't, and we got punished for it. And yeah, that's what you expect in this league.
Second half felt one of frustration, lots of build-up play, just trying to get that price through the Watford defence that stood so firm.
Yeah, it's hard to break down when they're in sort of a low block. When they're winning the game as well, it gets even tougher. You're chasing a goal and you make silly mistakes because you're trying to force things, and that's what I felt happened. But we shouldn't even have been in that situation anyway. I felt we were really good first half. I felt like similar to the Ipswich game first half, where we were just better than them, and that's what I felt. And then obviously second half, it was tough.
Personally, the goal scoring form continues. I know you'd have liked to have won today, but just on your own personal reflections in terms of the goals, in terms of performances, you must be enjoying things.
Yeah, I love scoring goals. I love scoring for this club. Every time I put on this shirt, it means a lot to me. Obviously, the fans give me so much, so I just want to repay them with the best performances I can. But it sort of obviously puts dampens on things when we lose the game. It's a team game and we lost the game, so yeah, I'm not happy.
Christmas fixtures just come thick and fast. Back here again in 3 days' time. Chance to put things right, I suppose. Yeah,
that's the lucky thing. We go again Monday. It's a quick turnaround. We'll be ready for it. We know obviously what happened last time we played Derby, and we're hoping for the same again.
I was going to say you scored at Pride Park. Lovely to do a double, a goal for you, and another Derby win would be nice.
That would be lovely. We go to the training ground tomorrow, recover, and get ready for it.